Welcome back to my channel, you guys. Welcome back to the Cosmic Royal family. It's your girl, Mystic Beauty. All right, so let's just hop in and see what Spirit has to say to you guys. All right, what is surrounding your energy? Four of Pentacles, holding back. You guys could be holding back from someone because I was playing with these cards earlier, and I did see like boundaries and time's up. Boundaries and time is up and too late. So you guys are holding back from someone right now because this person was dragging. They wasted your time. They played games for like too long. This person played too many games for too long, collective. And some of you guys just got bored of the person, bored of the situation, and you detached from them. I'm getting like you just got tired of not receiving what you were putting into this person, and you just got bored. You know, this person was getting a lot of entertainment from you, but you wasn't getting anything back. All right, so you guys are holding back from this person now. You're just kind of, I don't know, you're just wanting something more secure. You feel like this person, something about this person's energy is just not secure. It's like you're redirecting your energy. I'm hearing, you know, this is someone who once rejected your offer, or maybe you offered something to them. Maybe at one point you were open to this individual, but they were not open to you guys. Aquarius is here again. I didn't take it because, I don't know, I didn't take it. But so you could be an Aquarius. This person could be an Aquarius or an air sign. The Aquarius energy also represents hope. All right, someone trying to have faith, collective. So this person is trying to have faith that you're going to open back up to them again, that they're going to get to come back to you, or that you will come back to them. I'm getting, yeah, the Empress, 4 wands. This person is trying to have faith that their Empress is going to come back to them, collective. Their divine feminine is going to come back to them. But I don't know, collective. I'm not really feeling that. I'm not feeling that this Empress is going to come back. Because I feel like you guys could have held on, or you held on to faith for like up to 4 years or more. Some of you guys longer than that. Sometimes some of you guys way longer than that. Okay, you gave this person ample time, ample opportunity, collective. You were more than generous with your energy and, you know, just being patient with this person. And I just feel like, you know, they played around. They took what you was giving them for granted. Yeah, 3 of Pentacles. This person could have been busy working or collaborating with other people, or they could have just been focused on work. They could have told you that they were focused on work. And it's like now, whoever this air sign is, this person with air in their chart, collective, or this person could have just been behaving like an Aquarius, just, you know, real aloof. This nonchalant energy, for real. This person could have been intentionally holding back emotion because they knew that you wanted it. They knew that you wanted something from them. Like you wanted truth, clarity. You wanted them to express something. They intentionally held this back because they were collaborating with another group or another person. Spirit is calling this person manipulative. The Queen of Cups in reverse. This is like emotionally manipulative. So this person manipulated your emotion, or they held their emotion back from you to be manipulative, to manipulate you so that you will continue to like chase behind them, run behind them. This person was really insecure. All right, they did this to you because they themselves were insecure. So you guys, you stop waiting. You stop feeding into this person's games. Yeah, now this person is lonely. They're very sad. They feel like a failure. Or this person could be struggling with depression right now. As we speak, they're depressed. You guys, you were a very strong source of energy and peace and healing for this person. So when this Empress removed her energy away from whoever this air sign is, collective, this person started to feel lonely, unhappy. This person kind of took for granted just how much energy you gave to them, just how much energy you poured into them, just how much things was going right in their life because of your presence, collective. They don't have that anymore. All right, so this person is going through depression. So the 4 of Wands, you guys could be getting married soon, or you could be in a union with someone else. Or they just see you celebrating yourself, celebrating life, celebrating your freedom, okay? Wow, then we have the Emperor. Lords, you may be going into union with someone else, collective. Or this could be this person feeling like you are the one that they were supposed to marry. You know, this is counterpart energy. So they did all this holding back from you guys, wasting all this time to now only be in a space of viewing you as their equal, as their counterpart. But it's like they wanted you to prove yourself, your worthiness to them. But the Empress don't prove nothing to nobody, because the Empress is the Empress. Come on, like the Empress, her presence, who he or she is, it speaks for themselves. Spirit called this person a what you bring to the table type of guy. Like if this is a man, this is the type of person like what you bring to the table. And you showed this person what you bring to the table by removing yourself. And I feel like when you removed your energy from this person's table just fell apart. Because your energy was the one that was keeping it together. Your love, your prayers, your magic with the magician energy here. All right? It was your energy with the magician that was keeping this person energetically afloat. They were actually receiving favor and blessings and opportunities because they were connecting to you, Empress or Emperor. Because this could be vice versa. Like you could be the Emperor energy. But it's like now this person want to like come into union with you. They want to celebrate with you. They want to manifest with you what you tried to get them to manifest with you long ago. They want to come in emotional in their feelings, speaking some type of truth to you guys, collective. This person want to come in and be emotionally available. They want to come in with an offer of emotion to you. All right, tell me more. What more do this person, what's going on with this person? What do they want to say to the collective? Clarify the Three of Pentacles. What is this Three of Pentacles energy? See? The Three of Swords in reverse. They want you to forgive them for working together with somebody else. It says recovery after loss, healing, release, optimism, and forgiveness. They want you to forgive them because they chose to work with someone else, collective, and they chose to leave you guys out in the cold. They chose not to work with you. Whoever the Empress is, okay, they chose not to work with this Empress. They chose to leave the Empress out in the cold. I'm going to be honest with you. The reason why this person did not want to work with the Empress is because they didn't like dealing with people who they felt like were on their level. This is someone who liked people to look up to them, and they felt like you didn't look up to them because you and them were eye to eye. Okay? This person could provide, could protect, could do all kind of stuff, like, you know, and you could do the same thing. Like, it's almost like it's nothing that this Emperor could bring that you cannot also bring, and you do it good. I heard, no, you do it better for some of you guys. This is the vibe that I'm getting. So for Spirit to say that it was their own insecurity, instead of taking the blessing of someone that's truly equally yoked to them, they didn't want someone that was equally yoked to them. They wanted someone that was going to be codependent on them, and we're going to always be looking up to them, and may I have some more? You know, like, you know, I heard a saying that say you never depend on a man to, if you never give a man the power to feed you, because you're also giving him the power to starve you. So you're the type of person, especially if you're a woman, you are a go-getter, you're ambitious, you're a hustler, but you're very soft. So you're still in this Empress energy here, you know, but this person couldn't see past your strong suits. They couldn't see past your strong suits. They feel like you were too strong for them. They wanted someone who was weaker. Honestly, that's the energy that I'm getting here. But honestly, you can't help that you're the damn Empress. You can't help that, you know, you're every woman or you're every man or the Emperor. You know, you can't help who you are. You are truly, you are this person's equal in every way, but they didn't want that. Okay, so they chose not to work with you. and to collaborate with someone else. All right. Didn't I say they wanted someone who would look up to them? You see this man standing on this bench, and he's talking and he's looking down at these people and they're looking up at him. This emperor wanted someone that he could look down on and that they would look up to him. But when you have your counterpart, it's not like that. Because this is someone who is on your level in every way. You guys are eye to eye, nose to nose. Whatever you could do, they could do it better. They could do it too, Punchinella. It's the energy. Like, it's kind of like, see, you as the Empress, you could take them or leave them. Your world's not going to fall apart if this person decides to stop pouring into you. Because you've already built your own empire. This is the vibe. You have your own empire. Now, you would have been willing to work together and y'all put resources together, put energy together, but they didn't want that. They wanted someone who they could actually starve. They could starve this person to death as punishment if they, 11:11 on my timer. They could starve this person to death as punishment for not doing what they say do or not getting their way. They could starve this person. They could pull back. They could stop doing things. So you can't do an Empress like that. Because what the hell you got that the Empress ain't got? Everything. Hell, the Empress probably can even help you out. So they want some forgiveness. They may even ask you that, but this person feels bad for being immature. That was actually quite childish and juvenile of them to be thinking in that way and feeling like that was enough for them to cut you off. That was enough for them to go elsewhere, for them to abandon, Five of Pentacles, leave the Empress out in the cold. Yeah, but see, you a magician. You are a magician, okay? Empress energy, it comes with the sacred wound. You're a manifester. So it's like, okay, whatever, You didn't try to beg this person. You didn't try to stop them because you know your worth. You know your value. You knew you never needed this person. You wanted them, and that's the difference. This person went towards people who needed them. And I'm hearing this was very intentional. This was very intentional, collective. Until this person work on their own insecurities, they're always going to go after the small fry. They're always going to go after smaller people energetically. People who they could be in this Seven of Swords energy. They can keep these people confused. Two of Swords. All right. They can pull their energy away from these people, and these people's lives will fall apart. But not with you. You're the Empress. Or you're the Emperor. So that was never going to work out. And Spirit is saying that's the truth, Ace of Swords. All right. That's the freaking truth. This person could not put you in a position to... It's like they wanted to weaken you. Like this is someone who was saying like, the only way that they could be with you is if you step down out of your ranking. Out of the ranking, your energy of the Empress. The only way that this Emperor was going to be with you back then is if you step down from being the divine feminine and kind of go into like a lower level feminine energy or a lower level masculine energy. And the fuck? You're not going to do that. So you're just like, okay, well, if I'm too much, go get less. Go get less. And that's what this person did. They went and got less. And now... collective, they're in the Six of Cups energy, want to come back to you. Okay, this person is obsessing over returning back to you, wanting to put the work in with you this time around because they feel like now you're the one that they should have put the work in you the whole time. That they should have invested in you guys the whole time. Now this person is trying to figure out how can they recover this. How can they recover this connection that they threw away so long ago, collective? Oh, yeah, this is a burden on this person. They're a burden. This person feel like they were childish. The way that, like, they're thinking, the way that they behave, like, the way they view things was just very childish. It was very juvenile. Wanting someone to step down. And see, I feel like this person could have actually got in a commitment with the Queen of Cups in reverse energy here. You know, someone who was also insecure, someone who was going to be more codependent up on them. And at the time, that was their wish fulfillment. Okay, but now this person is running to come towards you guys. They want to end that situation because things could have got rocky. Things got bad because in order for the Six of Swords to be here, this is spirit guiding you from troubled water. This person, I'm hearing that their life with this karmic, because the kings and queens in reverse are karmics. Things must have got real chaotic over here in this karmic situation, collective. And what they once thought was their wish fulfillment turned out to be a karmic lesson. Now this person is depressed with someone who, it's like I'm hearing they're tired of taking care of this person, or, you know, they're tired of overgiving and not receiving. And maybe they feel the way that you once felt. Maybe you were overgiving and this person wasn't giving anything to you. Yeah, Ace of Swords again. But you guys are no longer in that energy. You've healed yourself out of that energy, collective. And now this person is like, they want to recover what was lost, what they gave away so long ago. They want their spot back. They want their seat back on the throne with the Empress or the Emperor. They want their divine counterpart back, or this higher level soulmate. They want it back. But I don't know. I don't see you doing that. You have the Death card. Yep, I don't see you doing that, collective. For some of y'all, this shit is over. Because I'm getting, you only got one time to make me feel like I ain't worth nothing. You got one time to choose somebody else over the Empress. And see, that's the vibe of the Empress. See, you can never choose somebody else over the Empress, because the Empress will never take you back after that. The Empress will always make you stay. They're going to make you stand on that choice. And I'm kind of getting this energy that, or the Emperor, collective, okay? You're making this person stand on it. Stand 10 toes down on your choice. You chose the breadcrumb, your divine counterpart, and give to somebody else. Okay, stand on it. Stand on it. Yeah. Yeah, see, because they went over and they invested in someone that had less to offer than you, and they didn't get nothing back. You know why they didn't get anything back? Because the person that they invested in didn't have anything to bring to the table at all. So they kept everything that this person was giving them, and they kept it because they felt like they needed. They're needy. And they only gave this person a little back, collective. That's what they get for going towards somebody that's needy and codependent as hell. And this person being, you know, too afraid of their match. It's like I'm hearing they met their match. You were this person's genuine match. You guys could have built empires together. This is a true power couple dynamic. The Emperor and the Empress. This is power couple. This is twin flame. This is the type of partnership that other people envy. They be jealous of stuff like this, collective. And this person could have had this shit with you. Or this is the type of couple that will run conferences teaching other couples how to elevate, how to evolve, how to build, collective. How to manifest their dream world together. They didn't want this with you. Now they do. Now they wish a million times they would have poured into you guys. They would have invested into you instead of intentionally holding back from you to punish you for even being in a position that you were in the first place. This person wanted to punish you for being able to take care of yourself. They wanted to punish you for being able to hold your own. It's like they wanted to punish you for not needing them. How absurd. How absurd is that? But what they end up doing is punishing themselves, all right? Let me get a final message from Spirit about this situation. Also, if you guys have not reserved your spot for the Fall into Abundance, Fall Equinox, Abundance Manifestation Ritual, make sure you guys are doing that. The spots are moving pretty fast, you guys. Once the spots are full, I won't reopen it. Maybe until like later on this fall, collective. But yeah, and also I am working on some unhexing rituals for you guys. So, you know, you need me to unhex you, or you need me to put protection around you. I do protection work and all that good stuff. All right. I do return to senders, you know, I do everything except baneful work. I'm not a baneful practitioner. All right, unless spirit approves of it. But I'm more so, I'll protect you. I will do return to senders for you and things like that. But I'm not going to intentionally, you know, cause hurt and harm to somebody unless they get that through a return to sender. And if that's the case, it's justified. All right. So, yeah. So release and change. So listen, I'm getting this energy that this person, they're going to tell you that they've changed. Like, ever since you've released this person, this has triggered change in them. Okay, they are very lonely without you guys, collective. Okay, I'm getting, you know, this person maybe have surrounded themselves. They've surrounded themselves with all the wrong type of people trying to replace the energy that you gave them, collective. And they're still lonely. They're still lonely. Okay, this person they're ashamed. They're embarrassed. Okay, they now feel neglected the way that they neglected you. All right, they feel like you're giving them the silent treatment, collective. You know, this person regret ever putting you in competition in the first place. This person they're humbled. It's like spirit has humbled this person, collective. Okay, this is someone who is more than sure now that you and them are meant to be, and they definitely want this new beginning with you. All right, it says everything is shifting, ready or not, changes here. Here to shake things up. So ever since you released this person, this was the catalyst to this person's change. They needed to feel lonely. Okay, some people have to be lonely in order to grow up, in order to hear God speak to them, in order to, you know, in order to hear spirit speak, in order to know what other people went through, they gotta be lonely. Yeah. I heard isolation brings elevation. This person needed to be in a space of isolation so that they can elevate. Okay. Yeah, soul contract. So yeah, this person regret avoiding the soul contract between you and them. They regret it. They regretted, collective, and now this person's only hope is that you will find it in your heart one day to forgive them. All right, so I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.